What's going on, everyone? Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome back to another episode of Beato the Vito. I've got Dennis in with me, and we're going to be playing 1,500 points of the new White Scars versus the Astra Militarum. Dennis is actually all the way from Sweden.
Yeah.
And Dennis, how long of a trip was that?
Well, flight time is 11 hours at least.
Ooh, 11 hours.
Yeah.
But we welcome. Glad to have you. And if you want to be in Dennis' spot, please go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all those details. But until then, let's take a look at the board and those armies. Taking a look now at 1,500 points of White Scars, I am running a battalion and a outrider detachment, which will bring me up to 9 command points. But I'm going to be spending one of those command points on Relic of the Chapter to give me another extra one of those sweet, sweet relics. Once again, with these Green Marines, they're going to be the Mantis Warriors, which are offshoot or a successor chapter of the White Scars. So let's go ahead and take a look at the battalion. I am going to be running a captain on bike. He will be running with a Thunderhammer and Storm Shield, which will give him a 3-up invulnerable save. For his Warlord trait, he will be running with Chigoran Storm. And with Chigoran Storm, anytime he charges or performs a heroic intervention, I get to add D3 extra attacks to his profile. So he's going to be pretty meaty. Additionally, his relic will be Wrath of the Heavens. Has to be on a biker model only. With that, his move characteristic jumps from 14 to 16, so he's going to be pretty quick. Additionally, in the movement phase, he can move over other models and terrain features as if they were not there. I really like that with him. Essentially, he's Batman with a bat pod, so he's pretty cool with him. Additionally, for another character, I am running a lieutenant, so what you see is what you get with him. I have 3 units of 5 intercessors, and I'm going to be mixing things up a little bit. I'm going to be running 2 units of speeders. They are individual. They have multi-meltas and the Typhoon missile launchers. For my dedicated transport, I am going to be running a repulsor. What you see is what you get on this bad boy. So he'll be running the 2x Crack Storm grenade launchers, the twin las cannon, heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, the onslaught Gatling cannon, 2x Stone Bolters, another Storm Bolter, and the auto launchers. And then moving on to my Outrider detachment, it will be led by a Khan on bike. For the stratagem that I will be spending for the extra command point, or not extra command point, but command point I will be spending for the Relic of the Chapter, I will be giving him the Glaive of Vengeance, which will be a relic from Chigoris. It boosts his regular glaive that he has to normally on the charge. He will be ×2 strength, so strength 8 minus 3 AP D3 damage. But with the Glaive of Vengeance, he always counts as being strength 8 minus 3 AP and D3 damage. And he also comes with a buckler, so he will be at a 2-up armor save on a bike. What will be in the Outrider detachment? I have a 6-man squad of bikes. Sergeant has a chain sword. Everyone else in the back has chain swords, and then we have 2 plasma guns. We have 2 squads of 3 bikers, both armed the exact same way with 2 plasma guns and sergeants with chain swords. And then in the back here we have 2 attack bikes with the multi-melta. And that will round up 1,500 points of White Scars for the Khan. And taking a look now at 1,500 points of Astra Militarum. Dennis, where would you like to start?
Yeah, we're going to start over here. It's a Spearhead detachment, and this will be my Warlord. He'll have the Kuros Aquila and also the Bellowing Voice. So he has a 9-inch range on his commands instead of just 6. And he has a Punisher Gatling cannon and heavy bolters. Lots of Taka there. Chimera with the autocannon. What you see is what you get with the Hunter Killer missile. 2 identical Hellhounds, that is a heavy flamer, just so you know. They also have hunter killers. Otherwise, there's nothing special there. A Hydra, like the special one. Just standard Hydra, heavy bolter, and the other cannons. 3 basilisks, just standard with heavy bolter and the normal cannon. Okay, so that's that, and then we have a Supreme Command detachment. Just 3 tank commanders, Punisher, Vanquisher, and with the last cannon and the multi-meltas, and the autocannon. So yeah.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's about it.
And
Lots
that's
of armor.
Yeah, lots of armor. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult for the White Scars to punch through all that armor, but that will be 1,500 points of Astra Militarum. This is the board that we are going to be playing on today. The mat itself is from Table War, and then all of the terrain that you see is from Adam, from Greenleaf Terrain. Even this really cool aquarium piece, he converted that up and painted it up. So that is from Adam, from Greenleaf Terrain. And for our narrative for today, the reason why 2 Imperial forces would actually be fighting each other, normally I always say that we're loading up our paintball guns, but I can't always say that. So the narrative for today is that this tree, this big old tree, is actually emitting some kind of spore along with all of these other trees. And our forces have been breathing that in. So the White Scars, they actually believe that the Imperial Guard are actually gene stealer cult. And the Astra Militarum, they believe that the White Scars are actually some kind of Chaos Space Marine forces. So it's a common mistake of just miscommunication. We actually believe that we are each other's foes. So we are going to battle it out on this board, this planet, this city today. So Dennis and I, we have decided that we're going to be playing Open War today. For our deployment, we will be drawing... Oh, okay, that's pretty standard. That's a nice one. For our objective, we will be getting Burn and Pillage. The players roll off, starting with the winner. They then take in turns to set up 3 objective markers each, anywhere in their own deployment zone. There's more than 6 inches away from other objective markers and any battlefield edge. A player can burn and pillage any objective markers that they control at the end of their turn. Remove them when they do so. The first player to burn and pillage all 3 objective markers wins the battle. Very, very interesting. And then for our twist, it will be Orbital Debris. I've actually just recently played this one, so this one's actually kind of fun. And it kind of goes with our scenario somewhat. Each player rolls 3 die at the start of their turn. For each roll of a 6, they may pick a separate enemy unit and inflict D3 mortal wounds upon it. And we're all set up for Burn and Pillage. We both decided to use these actually really cool fungus, wildlife, alien plants that goes really well with our narrative. So those are going to be our objectives. We've got 1, 2, and 3 in my objective. So Dennis actually has to come and burn those on my side. And for the ones that he has gone in place, we have 1, 2, and 3 right over here, right in the middle of this parking lot that I have to go and deal with. I do have a squad of intercessors right over here, and then the other 2 squads of 5 are inside of the repulsor. I was debating about having them outside and having them foot slog, but I figured, hey, why not put them inside something that is protected, that can fly and have a bit of movement. However, I did finish deploying last, so that does mean that Dennis has the option of going first. Actually, unless I can seize the initiative. I imagine, Dennis, you want to go first?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so unless I can roll a 6 and seize that initiative. Here's hoping for that goatee on a 6. Oh no, I did roll a 2. So we're going to go right away into turn number 1 for the Imperial Guard or the Astra Militarum. So right before Dennis begins his turn, I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 command points for prepared positions, which means my entire army will count as being in cover. Got to get those saves where I can. Jumping into the movement phase, Dennis, where would you like to start?
Yeah, I think we have to shuffle around a little bit. So I'm gonna move some stuff over this way. These have quite a lot of movement, so 12 inches is over there. So we're gonna move this up here.
And that's the Chimera, correct?
Yeah, that's a Chimera with the autocannon. So.
Next, we're going to go with the tank commander with the Vanquisher.
Yeah, he's just gonna shuffle up a little bit so he can actually get some line of sight on, I think, at least the bike over there. So it might be.
Next, we're going to go with the Hydra.
Yeah, he's gonna try to move up a little bit so he might actually get to shoot. Not right now, but to.
Punisher tank commander.
Yeah, he's gonna just shuffle up a bit here, not moving. Oh, over half. So if he can shoot at something, I don't think he can, but
Just getting in a better position.
yeah, he's gonna stay over there. Yeah.
And the other tank commander.
Yeah, with the autocannons, he's gonna move up to here, so just for dramatic effect, turn the gun so he can actually shoot at something.
And the Hellhound.
Yeah, he's gonna just speed along as quickly as possible. He's gonna try and move a bit over here so he can try to. Well, he can actually advance because he's not gonna be able to shoot anything anyway.
Do you want to go ahead and advance him?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. See.
And we're saying that the Hellhound can go actually, so it didn't actually go through this model and went this way and then passed. So we're saying that the trees don't actually impede vehicles, because that would be a little silly.
Yeah,
I mean, this tree is a little different.
Yeah, I can be okay with that, but that's just a little pine. So
Yeah, so that's something that Dennis and I did agree on. Should we go ahead and advance him?
yeah,
For an extra, 1 inch.
Yeah.
So just want to scoot him up maybe just a little.
Yeah, just so like that.
And for the other Hellhound, we're going to advance him as well.
Yeah, I can't shoot at anything anyway, so
Getting
a
it
little
2.
bit better, so 14 at least. It's gonna end up somewhere over there. Just like that.
So we actually forgot to do the twist. We're actually going to go ahead and do that right now. Dennis gets to roll 3d6, and for every 6, he gets to pick a separate enemy unit, and that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds as space debris, or we're going to call it spores, fall from the sky and infect the units.
Yeah, let's see. Come on, 666.
Ah! Dennis, what are you doing to me? Oh, wow. Okay.
So holy crap!
Oh, jeez. Okay, we were both not expecting that. So Dennis, yeah, you get to pick 3 separate enemy units, and they will suffer each d3 mortal wounds. So what's it going to be?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe some of your invulnerable save guys.
Oh, wow. Okay. Mean.
Seems like a good choice.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Let's.
So you start with this guy here. So
Yeah.
he's got a 4 up. He has a 3 up. So who do you want to go with first?
I can go with him first.
Con on the bike. Okay. He will suffer 1 mortal wound.
Yep.
I guess we'll go with my captain on bike.
Yep.
Ooh, for 2 mortal wounds. And what's going to be the last unit? Because it does say on the card separate units.
Yeah.
We're just to clarify for everyone who's watching.
Well, let's put it on the tank.
The repulsor? Okay. Oh, for 3 mortal wounds.
So
Gross.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow. So the con on bike goes down to 5 wounds, captain on bike down to 4, and the repulsor goes down to 13 wounds. Just from spores falling from the sky. Ouch. What a great roll. Jumping into the shooting phase now. Dennis has decided that he wants to fire all 3 at the same time, so we're just going to go ahead and do that, of the basilisks, and they will be firing everything at the repulsor. Looking for d6 shots each. They don't need line of sight because they are big and beautiful for d6 shots each. Ooh, getting 9 shots.
Yeah, pretty good.
We're looking for 4s to hit. We have 3 hits. The strength of the gun?
What is it? 9?
If it's strength 9, I am strength 9. I am toughness 8. So you're looking for 3s to wound.
Yep.
And we only get 1 wound. What is the AP?
-3.
-3. I have a 5-up save because of prepared positions, which I do make. Now, we did just realize with the Imperial Guard Basilisks that they have a special rule that we roll 2 dice and we choose the highest roll when figuring out the amount of attacks. Now, this is the... Dennis, you haven't played in, what, a couple months?
Yeah.
With Imperial Guard. So, some mistakes will be made, but you know what? We just corrected it. So if you already made a comment down below, we do appreciate that you guys are making those corrections, but we did catch it. So the next time that those bad boys do fire, we will make sure to go ahead and do it properly. And we actually have to go back and do the orders for all of the tank commanders, because that should happen before anything fires. So Dennis, where would you like to start with your orders and your tank commanders?
Yeah, well, it's pretty easy actually, because they can only give orders to other Lehman Russ tanks.
Okay.
So they're just gonna give the order to themselves that lets them reroll ones.
So just pretty much all across the board, all the tank commanders reroll ones?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. We're going to go with the tank commander now with the Punisher. The actual Punisher is out of range with the main gun, but the heavy bolters are within range, and they are going to be firing into the
bikes.
Yeah. The squad of 3?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that seems like the best target.
We're looking for 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s.
That helped. Hopefully. Oh.
And re-rolling the 1s. And we're looking for 4s to wound. Ooh, only getting 2.
Yep.
There's -1 to that. I go to a 3-up save, prepared positions, and I make them both with 2 5s.
Yeah, so next we're gonna go with this Vanquisher, the tank commander. He's gonna fire at the bikes as well, and it's gonna be with the Vanquisher cannon and the last cannon.
Alright, what do you want to start with first? Which gun?
We can take the last cannon. It's just 1 shot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So the 3.
And it's strength 9.
So we're looking for a 3.
Yeah.
And we got a wound. Very nice. 5-up save for prepared positions. Oh, and I made it with the beard. Very nice. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. And because that Lehman Russ did move under half, it gets 2 shots with its main gun. Getting 2 hits.
Yep. It's strength 8, I think, at least.
Okay, wounding on 3s. Getting only 1 wound.
Yep.
AP? -3, so I have once again a 5-up save. Oh, and I don't damage.
Let's see.
D6 damage, we roll 2d6 and discard the lowest. Oh, for 3 damage, so that's just going to take 1 bike out. Let's go ahead with the Sargento. Boop, later, buddy. Next, the Chimera, because we're firing everything it has into the same 2 bike squad.
Yeah, well, except the Hunter-Killer missile into the repulsor.
Oh, fair enough.
Seems like a better target.
We're going to start with the Hunter-Killer missile first. We're looking for 5s because it moved. Ooh, getting a 2. That's going to be a fail. And then we have 3 shots from the heavy bolters.
Also 5s.
Ooh, getting 2 hits. Very nice. Looking for 4s to wound. Ooh, nothing. And the 2 autocannon shots.
Also 5s.
Oh, getting 1 hit.
1. Strength 7.
So 3s to wound. Oh, getting 1. AP?
AP minus...
AP -1, go to a 3-up save. And I make it with a 3. Next, we're going to go with this tank commander with the heavy bolters and the... Oh, what's the armor with the top gun?
The Exterminator autocannon.
Okay, he's going to be putting everything he has into this squad of 6 bikes.
Yeah.
What do you want to start with first?
Start with the heavy bolters. So there's 4 since he moved.
Okay.
Yep.
And the reroll.
Yep. Didn't.
Looking for 4s to wound. Looks like we're getting 2 wounds.
Yep.
Looking for a 3-up save. Ooh, I'm going to take 1 wound. And now for the Exterminator autocannon.
Yeah, 4 shots. These are freeze because... Oh, actually 8 shots. He moved under half. I'm going to remember that one.
Rerolling the ones.
Just the one.
Oh, pretty
it's a
decent.
hit.
So just missed with 2 shots.
Yep.
Looking for 3s to wound. 4 wounds, looking for a 3-up save. Ooh, and I miss with 1.
Yeah, and they're 2 damage each.
2 damage each. So just this one biker does go down. Next we're going to go with the Hydra. The heavy bolter will be attacking these 3 bikes, whereas the actual main gun will be going after my land speeder. It has 8 shots.
Yeah, let's start with the heavy bolter.
Oh, you're trying to heavy bolter
Yeah,
first?
on the bikes.
Okay.
So it's gonna be on 5 since it moved.
Okay.
And
No, getting nothing. And then the shots into the land speeder.
yep, on force since it moved, it minus and plus or
Yep.
flying. So yeah.
Looking for 3s to wound. Ooh,
That
only
was
getting
bad.
1.
That was bad.
Looking for a 3-up save. Oh, and I make it with a 3. And that's going to be it for the rest of the shooting phase. Everything else is pretty much out of range. We went ahead and measured everything, or everything else can't see. So yeah, that's it. I don't have any morale to go ahead and do, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think prepared positions actually helped me out quite a bit. There's a little bit of mistakes that could have gone a little bit better in favor of that repulsor surviving. But hey, you know, at least we corrected it pretty quickly. But I took actually some pretty decent hits with that, the spores kind of coming down and me taking some mortal wounds. But now I have to go and figure out how I'm going to deal with this parking lot. So let's go into White Scar's turn number 1. At the start of White Scar's turn 1, we have to see if there's some orbital debris coming down. Rolling 3 6s, hopefully just as good as Dennis did. Not as good as Dennis did, getting nothing. Jumping into my movement phase now, we're going to start with my attack bike, and he is going to zoom on out, and we're going to start putting out the hurt right there. My land speeder is going to go ahead and fly right on over to here. I think the intercessors, they're just going to start scooting, moving the building. They're just going to start scooting their way up as we really need to start getting to those objectives. We're going to go quickly now onto my right flank. We're going to start off with the attack bike. He's going to zoom right to here. And then with my speeder, he'll go ahead and fly right to here. The repulsor, it's going to go ahead and fly 10 inches, right to here. Next, we're going to go ahead with this squad here of 2 bikers. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 command point for Born in the Saddle. So what that allows me to do is I can advance with them, but I can still shoot.
Oh, that's good. And I'm gonna try and get the command point on a 5+.
No, with a 3. So with 20 inches, these guys are going to zoom all the way right to here. I'm going to go ahead and advance my Khan on a bike. So he's going to go 20 as well. And he's going to end up right over here. I kind of have a plan. Don't know if it's going to work, but we shall see. And then my Khan on the bike, he's going to be turbo boosting as well. And when he turbo boosts, he can actually, because he has the Wrath of the Heavens special rule, he can actually go through models and terrain. So he's going to go 22 right over here. And the only reason why I am doing this, for those of you who don't know, is that White Scars, they can advance and charge. So I do need to get to these objectives. So with the speed that I have, I'm going to be taking advantage of all of that speed. I think this is what a White Scars would do. So hey, why not do it? Next, what's left of our squad of 6 bikes, they are going to go as far as they can with their maximum move right up to the edge of this tree line. To here. And then these last squad of bikes, they're going to be going as well. Like we said, we can go right through the trees, and then their last position is going to be right beside their fellow brothers, right to there. So let's go ahead and drop into the shooting phase now. We're going to be starting with this attack bike, and we are going to be targeting this tank commander. Let's go ahead and shoot the bolters first. We're going to be hitting on 3s. Everything hits. Looking for 6s. Getting nothing. And I should note for everyone that we are currently in the Devastator Doctrine, which means that all of my heavy weapons and grenades are at a further -1 AP. So something like my multi-melta would be at -5 AP. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and fire her. Same target. We're looking for a 3-up to hit, which we do. It's going to be strength 8 to your toughness 8. Yep. So looking for a 4+. Oh, and we fail with a 2. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a command point and try to re-roll this. Hopefully I can get a 4. Oh, and we get a 5. Yep. So that's going to be at -5 AP.
Out the damage.
Yeah, so that nukes your save. I do go ahead and roll 2d6 because we did measure it. It is exactly 12. It is exactly 12 inches. So I roll 2d6 and choose the highest for damage. Ooh, for 5 damage into your tank commander. Land speeder now. It's going to be firing everything it has into the tank commander. See if we can maybe finish him off. We're going to be hitting on a 4 with the multi-melta, which we do. It is strength 8 against your toughness 8, so we're looking for a 4-up. Ooh, and we fail with a 2. And the Typhoon missile launcher, the crack shot, looking for 4s. Getting 2 hits. Strength 8, looking for 4s. Ooh, getting 1 at -2 AP. Oh, sorry, -3 because of the Devastator Doctrine. Yeah. Looking for a 6-up save. Ooh, no, getting a 5. And this is going to do a d6 wounds for 2, dropping him down to 5. Yep. Next, we're going to go with the squad of 3 bikes right over here. They're going to be firing once again into the tank commander. And you know what? I think we are going to supercharge. Starting with the first plasma gun on a 3+. Hits on the second guy. Oh, getting 2 hits. Looking for 4s. Oh, getting 2 fails. And the rest of the bikes hitting on 3s. And looking for 6s. Oh, only getting 1. You get your full save.
Oh, so 3-up.
Oh. We rolled a 2, so he's going to drop down to 4 wounds remaining. All right, Dennis wants to spend a command point. Try to re-roll that. Oh, yep. So never mind. He stays at 5 wounds remaining. So then we're going to move on to the squad of 5 bikers, and they're going to be doing the exact same thing. Supercharging those plasma guns. The first guy on a 3+. We hit, and the other guy. Oh, getting 2 hits. Looking for 4s to wound. Oh, getting 2 wounds at -3.
Yep.
Looking for 6-up saves.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, and you make 1, but that does go down to 2 damage. So dropping down to 3 wounds remaining. And the bolters from the bikes on 3s. And we need 6s to wound. Ooh, getting 4 6s. You have your full save, my friend.
Yeah, let's see. Come on.
Ooh.
Yeah, dropping down to 2.
Next, the squad of intercessors here, they will be firing. Only 2 of them can see through the window, so we may as well try. Hitting on 3s, getting 1 hit, and looking for a 6. Nothing. We're going to come onto my left flank now. We're going to start with this attack bike, and it's going to be shooting through this window over here and into this Leman Russ now.
Yeah.
With the attack bike, we're going to be hitting on a 3 with the multi-melta, which we do hit, and we are fishing for a 4+ to wound, and we do. Yeah. It is going to be -5 for the Devastator Doctrine, so you won't be getting a save, and I am not within half range, so you won't be getting 2d6, so just a regular d6 wounds for a total of 2 wounds. And 4 shots from the bike, hitting on 3s, getting 2, and we're looking for 6s. Oh, getting 1. You get your full save, sir.
Let's see here.
Oh, getting a 1. He's going to be taking 1 wound.
Yep.
So then we're going to go with the speeder, and he's going to be firing all of his armaments into the exact same target. We'll go ahead and do the multi-melta on a 4+, which we fail. And the 2 Typhoon missile launchers on 4s. Oh, and we get both. We're looking for 4s to wound. We need that again. Oh, and we get 1. This is going to be at -3. 6-up save. Oh no, that does go through for D6 wounds. Oh, for another 2 wounds, dropping him down to 7 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Let's now go with the bikers that did turbo boost, but they're the ones that had born in the saddle, so that means that they can't shoot. And they're going to supercharge their plasma guns into that tank commander. They are within rapid fire range, so the first guy hitting on 3s, getting 2 hits, and the second guy. Ooh, I do get to re-roll the 1s because both of the con and my captain are nearby. Oh, so this one will miss, so we have 3 hits. We're looking for 4s to wound. Oh, and we have 2 wounds. These are going to be at -3.
Okay.
So you have 2 6-up saves to make. Oh no, they both go through for a total of 4 damage. And then the bolters on 3s. That's actually a pretty decent hit.
Yep.
And then we're looking for 6s. Oh, getting 3. That is pretty decent. You have your full save, sir. Oh, and you make it. Very nice.
Yes.
And then last but not least, we do have the repulsor. So the way I'm going to work this is everything will be firing into this tank commander, except for the 2 Gatling cannons, which will be firing right through that little window right over there and into this tank commander. So let's go ahead and start with the Storm Bolters. They are hitting on 3s. I'll hit but 1. And then we are looking for 8s. We're looking for 6s.
You can look for 8s. I'm good.
Getting nothing. And then the 2 last cannon shots hitting on 3s. Oh, getting 2 hits. Looking for 3s to wound. Oh, getting 2 wounds. These will be at AP of -4 because of the Devastator Doctrine. So I believe you don't get a save?
No. I only...
So for 2d6 damage, for a total of 4 damage, he only had 3 left.
See.
So see if he explodes.
I don't think he can hit anything if he explodes, but that's still.
No, nothing. So that's going to be 1 tank commander out of action. I've gone ahead and just combined the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon and the other Gatling cannon. So we're going to be hitting on 3s. Re-rolling of the 1s because the captain on bike is nearby. And we're looking for 5s to wound. We have 5 wounding hits at -2, but you are in cover, so just -1.
Yeah.
Looking for 4s, I imagine?
Yeah.
Ooh, so you make 2 of them, but that was enough to take him out. Does he explode? It doesn't really matter because there's really nowhere from. So yeah, he just gets taken out.
Oops.
And then we're going to go into the charge phase with my captain on a bike. He will be charging this Chimera. You do get to make your Overwatch.
Yeah. Yeah, heavy bolters.
Nope. Nothing?
And the autocannon.
No.
Nope.
Charge distance, survey says. Oh, a 4. I think that is more than enough for him to get in. Boom, crash. And I'm breaking the trees. Because of my Khan's Warlord trait, Chagoran Storm, I get to add D3 attacks to his charge. Oh, he's going to be adding an extra 3. And because of Angels of Death special rule, Shock Assault, he's technically going to be having 8 attacks with his Thunderhammer. So we'll go ahead and do our pile, and we're just going to go right to here. Yeah, we'll go right to there. Like that. And then we have our 8 attacks, -1 for that Thunderhammer, so hitting on 3s. That is pretty decent with 7 hits.
Yep.
We're going to be wounding on 3s because it's toughness 7. -3, so you have your 6-up save. Ooh, and that's going to be a total of 3 damage per, so 9 damage in total.
So he has 2 wounds left.
And then the Chimera gets 2 attack back into my Warlord. D3 attacks for him. Ooh, getting 2 attacks. And we are hitting on 6s. Nothing.
Nothing.
And that's going to be the end of turn 1 for the White Scars. Not too bad, I think, in retaliation. Got rid of 2 tank commanders, and I actually got my Rev Captain up there along with the rest of my army. I still need to continue to make that push. So let's go into Astra Militarum, turn number 2. Jumping into the movement phase now.
Yep, we're gonna just shuffle around a little bit here. So you're gonna move out of the way a little bit, so you can fall back out of combat. But just like that, maybe. Yeah, so he's gonna move up to here. Say hello.
That was a quick and easy movement phase for the Imperial Guard. Going into the shooting phase now. Where would you like to start?
Yeah, we might as well start over here. With
Okay.
the round.
And I imagine he's going to be shooting into my Warlord.
Yep, with everything.
We're going to be starting with the Heavy Flamer first.
And it's gonna be 5 out of it.
Looking for 4s to wound. Oh, getting 3.
Yep.
Looking for that 3 up invulnerable save. Oh, he will be taking 1 wound. Oh, and it should be mentioned once again that Dennis wants to be doing what's left of the tank commander. So we got 1 and 1. They want to be doing the re-rolling of the 1s for that.
Yeah.
And then we have the heavy infernal cannon.
Yeah, the Inferno cannon.
Oh, the regular
Yeah,
Inferno cannon.
yeah, it's just so 2d6 hits. Oh.
Oh, for a
I
total.
think I'm gonna command point this to try and get some more.
Okay.
That was kind of bad.
Oh, for a total of 5.
5.
Looking for 3s to wound for strength 6. Oh, that's pretty good. Wounding
Yep.
with all of them.
Yep.
3 up invulnerable. That is really, really bad.
4. And yeah.
You know what? I'm going to spend a command point and try. I don't even think I
only
can.
has 3 wounds.
He only has 3 wounds, so it doesn't really matter. My Warlord just died to a really bad roll. That was really, really bad. You know what I was really hoping for? So even though he died, what I was hoping for was this tank to die, and then I can spend a command, I think it's 2 command points, that I can make my Warlord consolidate up to 3d6 plus 6 inches into some of your other tanks. So then essentially that prevents a whole bunch of other things from shooting. So that was my goal. But that did not happen. But hey, live and learn, everybody.
Yeah, so next we'll take the Hydra. And he's gonna fire... Well, he might as well fire everything into the repulsor.
It is firing at a fly target, so you get your full ballistic skill.
Yeah, so looking for 3s.
Looking for 5s to wound. Ooh, getting only 1.
Yep.
Looking for a 4-up save. Oh, I take 1 damage. Or is it D3?
2.
Oh, 2 damage.
2 damage.
Dropping me down to 11 wounds. And the heavy bolters are accompanied with it.
Yeah. And the 4, so everyone hits.
Okay. And
5s.
5s. Nothing.
Yeah, so next we're gonna do this tank commander, and he's gonna fire everything into the repulsor. Okay, so the multi-meltas first, 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Both
Getting
hit.
them both. 4s to wound.
Yep.
Go,
Both
getting
wound.
2. Very nice. AP?
Minus
4 is it? Or 3?
4.
I absolutely do not get a save, and we are not within a melter range over here, so it's just d6 per. Ooh, for a total of 6 damage.
Yeah, and then the last cannon.
It
It's a
hits.
hit. And
3s to wound.
3's to wound.
Oh,
It's a wound.
wounds. Minus 3.
Yep.
6-up save. Oh, that goes through for d6 damage. Ooh, for only 1, dropping me down to 4 wounds remaining.
Yeah, and then the last thing, the main gun, the Vanquisher cannon, and since he hasn't moved, 2 shots. They both hit. And what's he?
Toughness 8.
Yeah,
Your
so-
strength.
8, I think. So force.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
double
was
twos,
bad.
miss.
That was bad.
So we're going to be starting off with the first basilisk. We're going to be firing everything into the repulsor.
Yep. So,
Starting with the main gun.
I think the heavy bolter.
We're going to do the heavy bolter
Yeah,
first?
it's
Okay, sure.
easier. 2 hits. 5s.
Nothing.
Nothing. So 2d6 and taking the highest to see how many shots. And it's 4. Yeah, hitting on 4s.
Oh,
Ooh.
4 ones. Ouch. And we're going to move down the line. We're going to start with the second one. Only the main gun will be firing at the repulsor.
Yep.
2d6, taking the highest for 4 shots.
Again. Hopefully not 4 ones. Oh.
That's a 6. Yeah. Looking for 3s to wound. Oh, 1
so
and a
bad.
2. Jeez. And the third one, exact same thing. Oh, okay. 6 shots. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, okay. We got 4 hits.
Yep.
And 3s. Okay, 2.
2.
6 up save. Oh, failed with double 5s. D3 damage each. Oh, for a total of 4 damage, which is enough to take it out. Does it explode? Whoa! No, it does not explode, but it does go out. And rolling 10 dice for every person inside on 1s. Ooh, not that great. Losing 1 guy is not too bad, but those Primaris Intercessors do have to come out of it.
Yeah. So this tank commander is going to fire the Punisher Gatling cannon into that bike over there. And the heavy bolters into that squad over there.
Starting with the Punisher tank.
Yeah, so roll this twice since he gets all his shots now.
Oh, and we're re-rolling the 1s too.
Yeah, that was really necessary. Reloading these.
Nice.
4 extra hits.
And the second volley.
Yeah.
And the reroll. Looking for 4s to wound. 13 wounds with a 3 up save, no AP. Hooah! Oh, okay, I will be taking 4 wounds. I gotta double check how many wounds it has. I think it's dead, but I gotta double check. That was just enough to take the attack bike right out. And then the heavy bolters.
Yeah. Freeze since it didn't move this turn. And
Rerolling the 1. And 4 to wound. We have 3 wounds at -1 with a 4 up save. Whoa. Oh, I take 1 wound. The Hellhound now is going to be going into my land speeder. I imagine you'll be firing everything into it.
yeah, but just Inferno Cannon can reach.
Oh, because the other one's only 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, see 2d6.
Ooh, for a total of 7.
So
Looking for 3s to wound. Ooh, only getting 3.
yeah.
Looking for a 4 up save. Whoa. Oh, that is brutal. Damage?
I think it's still only.
Just 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Dropping down to 3 wounds remaining. It does have a 100 killer missile, which we'll be firing.
Yep. 5 though, since it moved.
Oh, hits.
It's a hit.
Looking for a 3 to wound. Ooh, getting a 4 AP.
-2.
5 up save. Oh, and I make it with a 6. And that's going to be the end of the shooting phase. No charges to make. And no morale to make either. So we're just going to go right into White Scar's turn number 2. Start of my movement phase. My con on a bike, he is going to go ahead and advance, which means he can turbo boost 6 extra inches. So he's going to go boom through this building, turn around, and end up right over here. The 2 bikers right over here, they're just going to use their base movement. So they're just going to go right through the building and end up right over here by the objective. I should note that I will be changing from Devastator Doctrine into the tactical doctrine. So all my rapid fire weapons will now have a -1 AP. So all the bolter guys over here on my intercessors, they will have -2 to their bolt rifles, and even the my bikers, their base bolters will have a -1 to them. My attack bike, he is going to zoom right to here and shift. My land speeder, it's going to pick itself up and it's going to land right over here for 16 inches. Alrighty, we're going to go with these 3 bikes. They're just going to move to right over here, making sure that we're not engaging ourselves with this. Oh, Hellhound, that's right. So we want to get as many rapid fire guns as we can into this guy. And then the big squad of bikes here, they're going to do the exact same drive on up, and we're going to end up right here. Boom, just like so. And then my speeder, he will jump and he will fly right into this little nook right there. I wanted to go over here, but technically I didn't have enough room, so that will have to do. Intercessor, we're going to start moving out into the open, and we're just going to start making a push for that objectives. That is the name of the game. And my lieutenant's happy where he is. Jumping into the shooting phase now, we will be starting with the land speeder, and it will be putting all of its shots into your tank commander. Yep. Starting off with the multi-melta, hitting on a 4+, which we fail, and then we will go with the Typhoon missile launchers on 4s. Ooh, getting 1 hit. Looking for a 4 to wound. Nothing. We're then going to go ahead with the attack bike, shooting into the tank commander. Let's go ahead and do the bolters. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the attack bike with the bolter first. Looking for 3s to hit. Oh, that's not good. And looking for 6s. Nothing. And 3s to hit with the multi-melta. Huzzah! Getting 1. And 4s to wound. Ooh, getting 1. This will be at -4.
Yeah, so no save.
No save. I am within half of range with that 12 inches over there. So 2d6, choosing the highest. Ooh, for 6 damage. And then let's go with these 2 guys with their plasma guns. They will be supercharging into the tank commander. So 2 shots each, hitting on 3s. Getting 2 hits for first guy, and then the second guy. Only getting 1. But 3 will have to do. Looking for 4s. Ooh, getting 3. Now, normally this would be at -3, but because we are in tactical doctrine, this is going to be at -4.
Yep.
So this will just be 2, 4, 6 damage in total,
yep.
Which that is enough to take him out. Does he explode?
Use one of these.
Oh, no traitor dice, no traitor dice. Oh, he does not explode, but the tank commander does go out. Alrighty, so then, you know what? Let's go with these intercessors. They will be firing into the Chimera. And because they did stand still, they will be getting the bolter drill. So we're going to have 2 shots each per guy. We're looking for 3s to hit. And 6s to wound. Ooh, getting 2. And these will be at AP -2. Looking for, I believe it's 5 up save?
Yep.
Oh no!
He survives.
Yeah, with 1 wound remaining.
Yep.
You know what? These intercessors then, they're going to have to try and finish the job doing the exact same thing. Hitting on 3s. And 6s. Oh, getting 2 at AP -2. Can you do it, Dennis? Ah, double 6s!
He's alive.
Very nice, my friend. Alrighty, these 5 intercessors, they will try to take off that 1 wound. They did move, so they're only going to have 1 shot each. Hitting on 3s. Oh, okay. Only getting 3. Looking for 6s. Can I do that again? Oh, trip 5s. Not enough. Next, we're going to go with the speeder. It's going to be putting all of its shots into this tank commander now. Let's go ahead and start with the multi-melta on a 4+. we fail. And then the 2 Typhoon missile launchers on 4s. Ooh, getting 2 hits. We are looking for 4s to wound. Only getting 1. I believe it's AP -2. Yep, it is AP -2 for a 5-up save. Ooh, which you do not make. Do you want to spend a command point to save that? It's going to be D6 damage.
Yeah, I might as well try.
Okay. Oh, no.
Not much better.
For D6 damage.
See?
That is a total... I don't want to move your model. Oh, for 6 damage. Next, we're going to go with these 3 bikers, and they will be rapid firing their plasma guns, or supercharging their plasma guns with rapid fire into the tank commander. Starting with the first guy on 3s. Getting 1 hit, and the other guy getting 2 hits. Very nice. We're looking for 4s. Ooh, whoa. Getting 3 hits. AP -4 because of the doctrine, yep. So it's going to be a total of 6 damage.
Yep, he's going to die.
Oh yeah, that he does die. Doesn't matter if he explodes or not.
No. Because
no one around him. Yep. So this tank commander is done.
Yep, that's the last.
You know what? We're going to go with this squad next with the 5 bikes. And, oh, man, I could try to finish this off with its 1 wound remaining. I mean, it does take out another tank, which is great. But I could also cripple this guy from going in and taking out some of my objectives. I mean, I do have an objective right over here. So you know what? Let's... maybe I got to continue doing the push. Let's go ahead and attack this guy over here. We will be supercharging plasma guns and rapid firing. Starting with the first guy on 3s. Oh! He's dead. And the second guy. Oh! He's dead too! Oh! Awful! Oh, that is absolutely brutal. But you know what? I think it was worth it. And the bolters on 3s. And 6s. Only getting 1. AP -1.
So a 4-up.
Oh, no, take 1 wound.
Yep.
Alright, I really want to tie this thing up for next turn, because if you do decide to fall back, it won't be able to shoot. So I'm going to go ahead and declare a charge with these bikers. Yep. You do get to make your super overwatches, which auto hit. Oh, grueling. Inferno cannon first.
For
9 hits.
9.
Oh, great.
9 and...
Toughness 5?
Strength 6.
So 3. Maybe this was my idea. 4-up save. Oh, wow, Vito, come on.
Oh,
that's the squad.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, we're not doing that again. We are not doing, I'm not throwing any more things. No more. No more, Vito. Bad, Vito, bad. A con who does not charge is no con. So con on a bike, he will be declaring a charge. And you know what? We are going to slowly start making pushes. And we will push into this.
Yep.
All right. You do go to make your Overwatch.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and spend the command point to hit on 5s and 6s.
You would.
Yeah.
2d6 shots, choosing the highest. 5. Oh, okay.
Looking for 5s.
Ooh, for 3. And looking for 3s to wound. Ooh, getting 2. AP -3.
Yep.
Looking for a 4-up invulnerable save. Ooh, which I make 1. And the damage?
D3.
Okay.
So
ooh, for a total of 3 damage, down to 2. And heavy bolter?
Yep. Nope.
Nothing. Okay, his charge distance, we're looking for a 7. I do, you know what? I don't reroll ones. Oh, wait. I'm gonna spend a command point and reroll that. Oh, getting a 10. Very nice.
And I don't get
And you don't get the command point back. But he does turn his bike around and charge with his 2 wounds remaining. Great. Normally the con has 4 attacks, but because of shock assault, he gets 1 extra. We will be hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1s. Everything hits. With his glaive of vengeance, he is strength 8 against toughness 6, looking for 3s to wound. Ooh, all but 2. These will be at AP -3.
So, 6.
3 6-up saves. Oh, you make 1 of them for 2 D3 damage. Oh, very nice for 6 damage total. The Basilisk is being counted as being Valhallan, so they always use the highest bracket.
Yep. Or
hitting on 6s?
Yeah, so nothing.
So nothing. And that's going to be the end of White Scar's turn 2. Can't fail the leadership test over here. Not too bad. I feel a little silly losing these 3 guys over here. Khan on a bike. I mean, you know, lost a couple wounds over there, but at least I got in. Probably going to fall back, shoot him to death. It happens, but I really need to continue making the push to get those objectives. This objective right on top of the building is going to be very difficult for me to get. I really don't think I'm going to get it. This game might actually end up coming down to a draw. But we see as we go into Astra Militarum, turn number 3.
Yeah, so we're just gonna start with falling back with this one so the other guys can open fire.
And that's going to be the end of the moon phase. No, going to the shooting phase, there's no orders to give. All the tank commanders are dead. So Dennis, where would you like to start?
Yeah, we might as well start over here.
With the basilisks?
With these 2 basilisks.
Okay.
Well, we start with this one to fire.
Into the Khan on bike?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and the main gun first, so see how many shots.
4 shots.
Pretty good.
Looking for 4s. Ooh, getting only 1. And 3s to wound. Getting 1.
Yep.
4 up invulnerable save. Oh, and I make it with a 6. And the heavy bolters. Ooh.
1 hit.
4s to wound.
Yeah, 4s.
Nothing.
Nope.
And the last basilisk that can shoot, same thing.
Yeah, see how many shots.
For 5. Ooh, looking good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, looking for 4s.
Oh, only getting 1. That
was-
still might be enough. 3s to wound, or do you want to spend a command point? What are you thinking, Dennis?
Yeah. Well,
Spend a command point?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Oh no, rolled into
so
a
bad.
1.
Yep.
So looking for 3s to wound. Oh,
Yep.
and you wound him.
Yep.
4 up invulnerable.
Come on.
Oh, and I made it.
Yep.
And the heavy bolter. Oh, getting 2. 4s to wound. Oh, getting 1. AP minus 1.
Yep.
3 up save because he has the buckler. Of course.
That
You know what?
one you fail.
Hold on. Do I want to spend a command point on this? You know what? I'm going to let that one go through. So the Khan on bite does drop down to 1 wound remaining.
Yeah, so this Hydra is gonna fire everything into him, so he dies. So 5s, since he doesn't fly.
Oh, that is really good,
yeah,
actually. Holy.
Yeah,
We're looking for 3s to wound.
that was worse.
2.
But still, 2.
Uh,
AP minus 1.
AP minus 1.
Yeah.
I have a 3 up save with my armor.
Oh, fail both.
Yeah, it doesn't matter even if I spend a command point because
Yeah.
it does 2 damage.
Yeah, 2 damage each.
Yeah, so the Khan on bike does go down.
Yeah, so next, this Chimera is going to try to do something while it's still alive. And it's going to fire everything into these Marines here. So, first the autocannon, 2 shots, hitting on 6s now.
Nothing?
Nothing. And the heavy bolter.
No.
Nope. Yeah, so this Hellhound is going to try to finish that one off and fire everything.
And right into the speeder.
Yep.
Okay.
So the Inferno Cannon first, 2d6 shots.
For 5 shots.
Yeah, 5 OT, it's wounding on 3s.
Mm-hmm. Or hitting on 3s.
Yeah, now wound fire.
Oh yeah, fire. You're absolutely right. So we have 4 wounds.
AP minus 1.
4 up save. Ooh, I make 3 of them, so I'm just going to take 1 damage.
Yep. And then it's the Heavy Flamer, and
1 shot.
yeah. And yeah, that's the wound.
4 up save. Ooh, and I make that one as well.
Ah, nice.
Next, we're going to go with the other Hellhound, and he's going to be lighting up the 3 bikers.
The Heavy Flamer is going to go into these guys, and the Inferno Cannon into that one. So the Inferno Cannon first.
for 4 hits.
Wounding on freeze.
Ooh, very nice, getting 4. 4 up save. Ooh, 2 wounds do go through, but I only had 2 left, so it does die. On a 6, does it die? It does not.
Well,
it explodes, yeah, it does not explode. But that is the last of this speeder.
Yep. Yeah, and then the heavy flamer into the spikers for
1 shot.
Yeah, well.
And wound.
Yep.
Oh, not wrong die. 4 up save. Oh, no, I take 1 wound. This guy does die. That's going to be the end of the turn. Obviously, no charges to make with the tanks. And I don't have to do a morale here because the sergeant is still alive. I only lost 1 guy. So we're going to go right away into White Scar's turn number 3. Jumping into my movement phase right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these guys, they will turbo boost 20 inches going all the way around to this objective, or whoops, right over here, claiming it. And funny enough, in hindsight, in my last turn, I totally forgot to burn this objective. I was so anxious and excited to go ahead and charge, so I totally forgot to burn that. So these guys will stand still and just hold this objective. My land speeder, it's going to go ahead and move, so it will fly all the way to right over here. And then I'm going to spend a command point for Wind Swift. And what Wind Swift, it's a White Scar specific stratagem. It allows me to pick a White Scar specific unit within my army, and then I can move that model or that unit again. However, it has to advance. So I'm going to choose the speeder, and I'm going to go ahead and advance it. Advancing the speeder an additional 5 inches, so he can essentially go 21, and he's going to fly all the way right on top of this objective. Right to there. Can I balance him? Yeah, he's going to go right. Oh, come on, right to there. Everybody else, I think, is just going to stay still because we do want to burn these objectives. But we are going to go into the shooting phase just to see how much of these tanks we can actually whittle down. So going into the shooting phase, we're going to start off with this attack bike, and we are going to try to pump some shots into this. Ooh, what is it called? Hellhound. Starting off with the multi-melt on a 3+. We hit, and then on a 4. We do wound for a -4 AP. You do not get a save. I roll 2d6, take the highest. Ooh, for 6 damage into the Hellhound. And then the attack bike with its bolters on 3s. Getting 2 hits and wounding on 6s. Oh, wow, okay, I got 2 6s. -1.
Yep, so 4 up.
Oh, and you make them both. Wonderful.
Yep.
We're then going to go with these 2 bikers with their plasma guns. We're not going to supercharge because I don't want to kill myself on this objective. And we're going to be putting some shots into this Chimera. We are within rapid fire range, so hitting on 3s. Getting 3 hits and wounding on your toughness 7, correct? So we're wounding on 4s. Oh, only getting 1. This is going to be at AP -4, so you don't get a save. And then that's just going to do a flat 2 damage. Does it explode? It does not, but the Chimera does go out. And then you know what we're going to be doing? I'm going to be combining both of the intercessors, their shots together, and we're going to be firing into that Hellhound. Hitting on 3s. And looking for 6s. Oh, getting 4. AP -2. Looking for 5 up saves. Oh, 3. Oh, 2 go through. Yep. Not going to be firing anywhere else. So at the end of my turn, I will go ahead. I will burn this objective. I will burn this one right over here. And then the last 2 bikers, they will burn this objective. And then as per the rules of the game, if you burn all 3 objectives, you auto win the game. And that's it. That's going to be the game, folks. Dennis, man, thank you so much. Awesome game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to do a quick little talk about the game. I was, you know what? I actually thought that I was going to lose this game when I saw that many tanks. I didn't think that I could deal with that many tanks. But I think it was the mobility and then the speed.
And that you could get close and get that Melta bonus. And
Actually, yeah, it was definitely the Melta bonuses, the plasma bonuses, and it was definitely, like you said, Dennis, the constant pushing forward, because then you had no choice but to deal with that push.
Yeah.
I think this is your first time facing off against the new Space Marine book and the new White Scar book.
Oh yeah.
So what's your opinion?
Yeah, well, I think they got some really nice stuff. I mean, the doctrines you can choose from. I mean, that's a pretty nice thing. I would like that for my guards too.
Right? Yeah. The doctrine stuff is really, really good, especially with the way I run my White Scars, having all that plasma, or even having -1 AP on bikes. That is really, really good. But having like rapid fire plasma guns at AP -4, that is incredible. This was actually the first time that I ran that command point that allows something to move twice, but it has to advance, and that essentially won me the game with that speeder.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely convinced on speeders because they do suffer the -1 for hitting, but I think they did not too bad actually this game with their 6 wounds. I mean, it won me the game, but I think they're not too shabby. Once again, Dennis, thank you so much for coming in. I think, like you said, you're here for a week, so I think we're going to be playing again sometime soon. But everyone, thank you so much for watching. Please excuse some of the rules mistakes that I'm sure we made. We did try to correct a bunch of them as much as we could, but we're always trying to learn here at MiniWarGaming. So everyone, thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy wargaming. Hey Vault members, Vito here. We're going to be jumping into the Vault right now, where we're going to be battling out Demons of Slaanesh versus Imperial Knights. If you want to see this bat rep, you can click on the link down below. You can sign up for a 7-day free trial. Not only will you be able to see this bat rep, but you could also see tons of our narrative campaigns, hundreds of more bat reps, and even thousands of painting tutorials. I highly recommend it. I even sometimes go into the Vault and check out all of those painting tutorials because they are amazing. But everyone, join the link down below. It's going to be an amazing fight. Tons of big models fighting big models and explosions and tons of combat. We will see you in there, and as always, happy wargaming.